Imagine a thief breaking into your house, but instead of stealing valuables, they tamper with the wiring. You might not notice anything amiss at first. Everything appears to be in place. However, over time you might find your lights flickering, appliances malfunctioning, or the entire electrical system failing. This is akin to what happens in a silent stroke. A silent stroke, also known as a silent cerebral infarction, is a type of stroke that occurs when blood flow to a part of the brain is interrupted, but the symptoms go unnoticed. Unlike a typical stroke, which often presents with clear signs like facial drooping, arm weakness, or speech difficulty, silent strokes occur without any outward indication. They are silent thieves, robbing you of brain cells without you even realizing it. Despite their stealthy nature, silent strokes are far from benign. They cause permanent damage to brain tissue, leaving behind tiny scars that can accumulate over time. Think of it as a series of small hits that gradually weaken the brain's infrastructure. While a single silent stroke might not cause noticeable problems, multiple silent strokes can lead to significant cognitive impairment, increasing the risk of a more serious, symptomatic stroke in the future. Therefore, it is crucial to understand this silent threat and take steps to prevent it. Silent strokes share the same culprits as their more noticeable counterparts, ischemic strokes. These occur when a blood clot blocks an artery supplying blood to the brain. This blockage starves brain cells of oxygen and nutrients, leading to their death and damage to the affected area. Several factors can contribute to the formation of these dangerous blood clots. High blood pressure, often called the silent killer because it rarely shows symptoms, is a major risk factor. It damages blood vessels, making them more susceptible to blockages. High cholesterol is another culprit, causing plaque buildup in arteries, narrowing them and increasing the risk of clots. Diabetes, a metabolic disorder that affects blood sugar levels, also damages blood vessels over time, contributing to stroke risk. Lifestyle factors play a significant role too. Smoking, for instance, damages blood vessels and increases blood clotting, significantly increasing the risk of both silent and overt strokes. Unhealthy diets high in saturated and trans fats contribute to high cholesterol and artery clogging. Understanding these risk factors is crucial for prevention. By controlling blood pressure, managing cholesterol levels, keeping diabetes in check, quitting smoking, and adopting a healthy lifestyle, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to silent strokes. Silent strokes are often confused with transient ischemic attacks, TIAs, also known as mini-strokes. While both involve a temporary interruption of blood flow to the brain, there's a crucial difference: the duration of the event. TIAs are like brief flickers in the brain's power supply. Blood flow is interrupted briefly, causing stroke-like symptoms such as sudden weakness, numbness, speech difficulty, or vision problems. However, unlike a stroke, the blockage is temporary, and blood flow is restored quickly, usually within minutes. Because symptoms in TIAs resolve quickly, people often dismiss them as insignificant. However, TIAs are serious warning signs. They indicate an underlying problem with blood flow to the brain and a significantly increased risk of a full-blown stroke in the future. Silent strokes, on the other hand, don't cause any noticeable symptoms, making them difficult to detect. The damage they cause is permanent, although the extent of the damage might be minimal. Imagine a TIA as a flickering light bulb, a temporary disruption that serves as a warning. A silent stroke, however, is like a blown fuse, causing permanent damage that might go unnoticed until other parts of the electrical system start malfunctioning. Both TIAs and silent strokes require medical attention. Addressing the underlying causes and implementing preventive measures can significantly reduce the risk of a future, potentially debilitating stroke. Silent strokes are notorious for their stealth. They often lurk undetected, their damage only becoming apparent during brain scans for other conditions or as cognitive decline becomes noticeable over time. However, some subtle clues might hint at their presence, acting as whispers from a brain subtly altered. One of the most common signs is unexplained memory problems. You might find yourself forgetting appointments, struggling to recall familiar names, or misplacing objects more frequently. While occasional forgetfulness is a normal part of aging, a sudden or significant decline in memory should raise a red flag. Difficulty concentrating or focusing on tasks is another potential sign. You might find it harder to follow conversations, absorb information, or complete tasks that used to be easy. This can manifest as feeling easily distracted, having trouble staying organized, or experiencing a decline in work or school performance. Subtle changes in mood or behavior can also occur. You might experience increased irritability, anxiety, or apathy. These changes can be gradual and easy to dismiss as stress or normal aging, but it's crucial to consider the possibility of a silent stroke, especially if these changes coincide with other cognitive symptoms. Changes in balance or walking, while often attributed to aging or other conditions, can also be subtle signs of silent stroke damage. You might feel unsteady on your feet, have difficulty with coordination, or experience unexplained falls. It's important to note that these signs are not exclusive to silent strokes and can be caused by various factors. However, if you experience any of these symptoms, especially if they appear suddenly or worsen over time, it's crucial to consult a doctor for evaluation.